Hello everybody and welcome back to Luigi's Adventure. We're getting into this cast, we should have a lot of fun with it. And that's really all I've got to say on the matter. I know. Short, simple, to the point, rare for me. I'm not hitting that. It does not look like it'd be fun to hit. We're gonna take you. No, we're not gonna take you. Obviously not. Because that would be silly. Why would we take that? Why would we want to take that? And why would we want to keep a power up? That's silly. And that's terrible. There we go. God damn it. Anyway, so how you guys been? How have you guys been? I've been fine. And I fucked that up. And as you can see, I already kind of have a good idea of what I'm doing because I did try to record yesterday this, and the footage got a little corrupted. And I did think about just starting over from the last save I had, but I figured, nah, that'd be kind of unfun. So decided to just go right from the beginning of this, since I had the footage, not the footage, but the save. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop it. There's no easy way around this part either. Okay, there we go. Got it. Anyway, so like I said, how have you guys been? We started on Legend of Grimrock today. I think that's the name. Or something like that. You know what it is. I've already probably put it up before this video even came out. So you guys already know what I put up, so you know what I mean. It's a fun game. That's all I can say about it. It's a really fun game, and I keep dying here like a dumbass. Oh, thank God for the rewind. Thank God for the rewind. Damn it! Gotcha! Gotcha! No, no, run for the guy, there we go. I think we go down. Fuck. Not even gonna deal with that. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I don't care. But anyway, yeah, we finished up with the. We not finished up. We started on the Grimrock game, and it's a lot of fun. Really, it's a lot of fun so far. It's a bit vague, but it's not a bad vague. And I had issues with this in Mass Effect. I have issues with this in a lot of like modern-ish games. Is that they're vague, but not vague in a way that's, you know, helpful or in any way meaningful to the like the gameplay. Grimrock it's vague, but it's vague in such a way that it's fun. It's vague in exploration. It's not vague in just a flat out annoyance, and that's kind of what makes it more fun, I think, or makes it a lot of fun, because it's not just like, we're not even going to include the information on the game. You can, you know. You don't need it. It's not important. The information in Grimrock is very important, and it makes you figure it out on your own, not just gives it flat out to you on a silver platter, or just completely ignores it just because it can, which is good, and I like that in games. And I've had to explain this to Jason, that he's like, what? I thought you got pissed off when games didn't do shit like that. I'm like, well, I do get angry at games that don't explain what it's trying to say, but at least in this case, it's not explaining it out of like malicious intent, like they just completely forgot about it, and they didn't add it, and I forgot about that guy. They just didn't add it because the game is about exploration. It's about figuring shit out, not about having it. And I mean, that's why it even has an option for fucking making your own map on pencil and paper, which I would probably do in my own time. I kind of like stuff like that. It's kind of what I wanted to do originally with Skyrim, but that was a long time. That was comparatively to this a long time ago. That's kind of why I didn't fast travel at first, and I had a lot of issues finding out where places were, because I was actually doing that, but then I realized that's not really good recording, and people were getting pissed off at me for not fast traveling or going as quickly as I could and riding too much. I'm like, fine. I guess I'll do the fast. I hate fast travel in games. Like the Elder Scrolls games, it's like, god damn it. The Elder Scrolls games are, I guess I understand it a little better in there because it's been there so long, so I can't get too pissed off at it. I'm just gonna get hit. Fuck it. Run, Luigi, run! It's getting too much slowdown. I'm running out of that. Son of a bitch. Get out of my face! I'm glad the hand doesn't hit me, but yeah. Legend of Grimrock, good. Stupid vagueness like in Mass Effect, and just bad. I mean, Skyrim had a lot of vagueness, but I mean, it's in the same kind of way. It's not out of maliciousness, it's about you explore the goddamn world. And I'm enjoying Grimrock. It's a lot of fun, so if you have a chance to pick it up, I'd say go for it. Now, obviously, if you're not into the older style games, you're not going to like it. But if you're not into dungeon crawlers either, you're not gonna like it. It's also fairly difficult. And the only time I've ever had really a problem with it so far is in the beginning when I didn't know anything, and kind of in that last bit that I recorded where I was just being stupid and I just kind of went full retard just for the sake of going full retard. Which isn't really the game's fault. That's just me just being stupid. Although that last room is a bit of a bother, but it's not to the point where it's bad. I mean, it's just a difficult room, and we've had a couple of those in the game, but anyway, so how have you guys been? I've been alright. Besides that, not really done too much these past few days, just waiting for classes to start up, and I did get my friend a job at Walmart, which I know is weird, because if you know me, you know I used to work at Walmart, and I hated working for Walmart. Well, I hated it after they cut me, but still, it still counts. It's not being passive about it. My God, you're throwing those at the speed of light. Stop it. And I'm not just bitter about them getting rid of me. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. I'm running out of time. Oh, dear God. I hated this part. I hated this part the first time. I hate it now. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. This part is really hard because it just... Yes! Got it. I've had experience with that one. And is this a boss or is this... It's a boss. Good. Reznor! I got my friend a job at working at Walmart. And you want to ask how? A funny story, that's how. That's all it really took to convince him to do it. He's not very smart. That's terrible, I know. My friend's not very smart. Yeah, that's total. I got rid of the fire blast. Anyway, I told him a funny story. He's like, that sounds good. And he decided to do it. I might have actually gotten the other guy that was listening to do it too, because he was laughing his ass off, and I wasn't even talking to him. But, I mean, I used to work at Walmart. I used to be an overnight stalker. I had a lot of stalker, like I put stuff up, and I used to be on, once I got done with that, I was part of the construction crew, because it was a new store, so I actually helped build it from scratch, which I enjoyed. I liked it. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, but, which I know sounds weird, considering it's a job, but, I don't know, there's certain types of jobs that are just fun to do, and that was one of them. I mean, I wouldn't, if I had the chance to do it again, I definitely would. Fuck you, Medusa. Fuck you, Medusa! Oh, there's no Medusa here. That's actually kind of sad. Anyway, but yeah, I used to be a stalker, and I used to be part of the overnight, I was part of the construction crew. Because most of the construction that is done at a Walmart is, oddly enough, done at night, at least here, because it gets really hot during the day here. Big surprise. Big surprise, we're, you know, God damn it. Oh, fuck you. Cocksucker. Yes! No! Damn little piddly-ass green thing knocking me off itself. Okay. I hate these things so much. They're so, like, glitchy. Damn it! Whatever. Like, I just bounce off the edge of it over and over. Damn it. Fuck it. We're gonna go back a little bit. Not that far, never mind. I thought, maybe I have a more recent save where I can just kind of go around. Yeah, there we go. I hate these things. They're just so hard to get to work properly. I mean, even in... I could have probably just went up that way too, but... Where's the fun in that? That's simplicity. There we go, see? Simplicity. But yeah, I used to be an overnight stalker, and I was telling him some of the stuff that happens, because if you work at a Walmart at night, you are going to see some of the funniest shit you could ever imagine. Like, no joke. Some of the shit that I saw, and had to be a part of there, will remain as funny stories for me for the rest of my life. That's how funny it is. Like Big Bob, which I know that sounds weird, but no, he wasn't. I wasn't a hooker. It wasn't Big Bob, like he's got a big no. It was just... Okay, Big Bob was an old man that I had no idea who he was, and wow, I'm just getting my shit stomped here. Damn it. Now, I mean, we don't... hold on, let me get over this jump first. Bucket! No! No! Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. And then I'll tell the story. Then I'll tell the story. Then I'll tell the fucking story. Okay. There we go. Anyway, Big Bob, who he was... Okay, save here. He was essentially just an old man, and I live in a small little area. Like, most of the people around here know each other because there's just not a lot of people to know. And I was working about an hour or two away from home, so I really didn't know anybody around there because it's a different county, different people, different schools. So there's no one I really went to school with, no one that I really knew. So I didn't know the guy, and that apparently turned out to be a good thing for Bob because that means he could abuse me. Well, not abuse me, but like joke with me and I not know what the fuck is going on. So what had happened was he was an old guy. He's just about in his 80s. I'd say he looked it, but what had happened was we were outside on break. I was talking to some of the people who were, smokers. Because, I mean, you're not allowed to smoke in the stores. Now, some stores aren't like that. Some stores you're allowed to smoke inside. It just depends on the manager, I think. Because it doesn't seem to be a general rule across Walmart of whether you can smoke indoors or not. So, I don't know. If you work at Walmart and you know for sure, I don't care. I hate to say it, but I don't care. Anyway, we were outside. I was talking to a couple of them on smoke break, and a red truck comes by, and I heard one of them go, "Oh, no." And that's usually not a good sign. I don't know where you guys are from, but around here when somebody sees a truck or a vehicle and they say "oh no," it's usually a bad sign. So that was the start of it, and what came out of the truck confused me, considering what they just said. And it was just an old man. It was just an old man, and he came out of the truck, and he's in the back of the truck, mind you, not in the front like in the driver's, like where you could just be like, oh, he was driving. No, he was in the back of like the bed of the truck. So that's weird thing number one. Apparently there were other people in the back of the truck, but I could not see who they were, so I just dismissed it at the time. And he parked in front of all of us, and he had one of those big cylinders of coffee. I mean, this is like at 2 in the morning, by the way. Just to clarify, it's 2 in the morning. Red truck comes up out of the bed of the truck, an 80-year-old man carrying a tin of coffee and a cup, wearing a big leather jacket, comes up and he starts talking to people like, "Hi guys," and it was like, "Hey, hi Bob," and I'm like, "Who is that?" And I was talking to the girl next to me, like, "Who is that?" And she's like, "That's Bob." And I'm like, "Who the fuck's Bob?" And he's like, "You'll find out." I'm like, "I don't like the sound of that." So he comes out and he starts talking to people, and he seems really friendly. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. So I can't believe I made that. He seems real friendly. He starts pouring him some coffee in his little cup that he's carrying, and he starts drinking out of it. And he pulls something out of his pocket. He has a little pocket inside of his jacket, and he pulls something out of it. And god damn it! And he starts pouring it in the coffee. And I'm like, and I start looking at it weird. And she nudges me. She's like, "That's morphine." I'm like, "That's what? Morphine?" He's like, "Morphine." Yeah, he said apparently he just pours morphine in his coffee for fun. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't question it, especially not after what happened next. And he starts talking to people, and he's like, "So, you guys heard, right?" And I'm like, and nobody says, "Heard about what?" He's like, "I'm running for city sheriff. I'm running for sheriff." And then he says that the 2 people in the front of the truck, 2 young boys, both of them with shaved heads. Now, mind you, this will come in handy for later. Get out, and they go to some of the light poles, and they start putting up posters. And I go over there and look at one of them because they put it right near us, and it's basically saying Bob for mayor. I guess he doesn't know what he's doing. He's old. He's fucked up in the head, but he's running for mayor even though he says sheriff. I don't know if he understands what he's really doing, but anyway, he says he's like, "I'm running for sheriff. I'm running for sheriff." And I'm like, "Bob, I don't think you know anything about being a sheriff." And one of the guys is, and he's just like, "I know all sorts of shit. We can get rid of all the Negroes." And I'm just like, "Oh, dear God." And he's like, "We can get rid of all the Negroes. We don't need them around here. I'd be the best damn sheriff any of y'all ever saw." And I'm like, "Oh, dear God." Oh, my God. This guy really? Is he serious? And the girl beside me is like, "Yeah, this is pretty normal, actually." And I'm like, I just look at her like, "Really?" Nobody tells him to get away. Nobody tells him to get out. Apparently he only comes around once a week, so it's not that bad yet. And about the time he says that, two little kids, no older than maybe 6, get out of the back of the truck, the bed of the truck that he was in. I keep dying. Both of them, just two little black kids, no older than